very important to me. And I think it is important to have nice material things. It is important to have money. It is important to have nice stuff and to look good, but it's important to how you treat people. And I've always put that first. And there was a few moments in my life where I felt like I wasn't, and I had to backtrack, go back, do the inner work. And that's really what I did a lot of. And I want to remind you how to be more efficient, more powerful, and more strong in your whole life. Now, I'm going to open up a drink here. Let me do some ASMR here. Now, in my headphones, that was very loud. I don't know if you could hear. This is a black raspberry flavor, just to wet the whistle a little bit. And I got my nails did. I got my hair done, nails done, everything did. Hi, Joy Tribe. Can you guys hear me? We are back. So we're back. We got Unifier TV. We got Dan Sykes, Strikes. We got Matt Minutes. We have got JCL. Let's try this again. We're back. Excuse me to everybody who was on the live before. I want you guys to know we are rocking and rolling. I'm going to do a live on Instagram as well because I feel like it. Let's do a live. Let's see. Because I love you guys. I love going live on Instagram as well. And a lot of my Instagram live audience doesn't get to experience it if they're not going on YouTube. Okay, we're started. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook, and we're live on Instagram. What's up, Joy Tribe? It's your girl, Joy Villa. Dual camera. How can I do this? How do you do a dual camera? Oh, you mean you can what? Okay, you guys can't see on Instagram, but you can literally do a dual camera, which is filming me from the front and the back. But why would I want to do that? Oh, if I was in a place that wasn't just like relaxing against this candle, that would be good. Okay, welcome. Hi, Justin, the radio dude. Oh, yes. How are you? Okay, Joy Tribe, first of all, welcome to the live. We're going to talk about level up. We can talk about anything in the live once we open up the chat, but we are talking about leveling up. I want you guys to let me know where you're watching from, because many of you guys are watching on Facebook, you're watching on Instagram, and you're watching on YouTube. So my YouTube are my favorite because, you guys are just the best on YouTube. So if you're watching, I love you all, but I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit partial to my YouTube people. Let me know what you're watching from, like where you're watching from, and what you're watching on. Well, you don't have to say what you're watching on, I can see, but let me know where you're watching from. Yeah, it's good now. Hi, Unifier. You've been going through so much in life. I understand. Yeah, let's get the chat up. We're getting the chat, like everybody's talking about what they're going through. I love it. So if you guys want to support the channel, you can also leave super chats. You can help. We got NYC in the tub. I love it. Florida. I'm in Florida right now. We got our Florida people. It is hot in Florida. It's very hot. Idaho. Okay. It's very hot in Florida. I'm going to admit I am burning up, but we're going to do our best out here in the hot streets of Florida. Drinking hot tea too. Like, if you guys want to know what tea I'm drinking yogi tea. And the yogi message today is we can always start again. Can you see that? There it is. We can always start again. We can always start again. Let me show it to my Instagram. Boom. So that's the message on yogi tea. And I'm drinking, that's the green, blueberry green tea. And then I'm also drinking a lot of teas because it's such a big cup. This is like 3 glasses. So I'm doing yogi, blueberry green, a cinnamon, apple, and I think I'm doing a throat coat because my throat has just still been raspy. Some of y'all have been telling me it sounds good. Thank you. We got Yara from Oklahoma. Hi, Bernadette. I've been good, girl. Good to see you. I have been blessed. I'm here in Ocala, Florida. Okay, you're back, Danny DeVito. Good. Yeah, make teabagging again. Alexander Gauthier. Joy, my bad spending habits have ruined me. Times are financially tough, but I realize it's time to change. Good Osiris, thank you for that comment. So I'm going to be grabbing comments. Matt Mittens, yes. We're going to be talking about leveling up, and I'm going to be preaching a little bit, and hopefully you guys will like it. I think you will. And we're just going to be talking about it because I'll tell you some of my personal beliefs that have gotten me to where I am today. Ocala horses, exactly. Yes, tarot card reader Angelica. Are you in Ocala? Yes, Ocala. It's the middle of nowhere, but I'm here because my man is here. We probably won't be here long. Seth loves and misses you from Hollywood. Oh my gosh. Hi, Diedrich. Seth drums. Ah, Seth Diedrich. Oh, I love and miss you, Seth. A lot of stuff is going on today. We've got the trial, Trump's trial, greens from the pink sandy beaches, Harbor Island, Bahamas. Juanita, why are you trying to make us jealous, girl? She's on the pink sandy beach. Girl, where's my ticket? Okay, where's my ticket? Can't believe her. She's talking about some. When am I coming back to Dallas? That's a really good question. Get a yes, you need to get a tattoo from Jeremy one day. Yes, I am gonna flexing on him. Boom. Harder to see. Well, you can still see the guns in the dress. Muscle mommy. Girls, first of all, let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, you can be strong and you can be feminine. You can be strong and you can be masculine. You can be sensitive and you can be masculine, and you can be strong and you can be feminine. So don't be afraid. Thank you for loving all my voices. Thank you, Seth. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. I really want to talk about us going after. There's a lot of energy in the world. There's a lot I will never understand, but I don't hate you, but you have a right to be a Republican. Yeah, I can talk about that too. You were in Ireland, Seth. Oh my goodness. Ireland's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, we got to get you guys motivated today. So we're going to do motivation. I'm going to answer some questions. Feel free to keep leaving comments on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. If you guys leave me tips, you for sure get your questions answered. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to flow. God is good. He put this message on my heart. I want to flow to you guys. Why didn't you guys tell me that? Oh, it's because the headphones. You guys did tell me. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So sorry to YouTube. My headphones died and I was on mute. How's it now? Okay, good. I love my Joy Tribe. I love you guys. You canceled your gym membership. As long as you do it, girl, as long as you're going to do it in the house, do it. Thank you, Bernadette. So, first of all, mindset. I want you to close your eyes and think about, look at that. That was cool. I'm going to put this on mute though. Little indicator there. Close your eyes and think about what you really want to be, desire to be, and want to do. Think about what you want to have first. Let's say you want to have a career that fulfills you. Okay, what do you have to do to have that career? Well, I've got to go to school, or I've got to promote myself, or I've got to get on social media. Okay, fine. Don't get overwhelmed, just very quickly. Now, who do you have to be to have? Before you can do, who do you have to be? Well, I've got to be a business person who is outgoing, who talks to strangers, who, is alive, who is passionate, who is that kind of person who's organized, who always commits, like has a morning routine, right? You see where I'm getting at now? Be, do, have. These are universal principles. Before you can do, you have to be. And before you can have, you have to do. Before you do, you have to be. Who do you have to be to have what you want? And then you'll know the actions in order to do it. So start with the be. You can't start with the have and then go through the actions of do. That's totally fine. But you really are going to have to take action on being. And that action is simply closing your eyes, sitting there and imagining what kind of person that is. So let's say you want $1 million. It's not crazy. It's not crazy to have a career that you like. It's not crazy to find the love of your life. First of all, take that off the table that it's crazy, because it's not, Joy Tribe. You can literally have whatever you want and desire as long as you can get your mind right. Hi, Ty Compton. Hey. You have to be the judge and jury. Okay. Manifesting. Exactly. It's like magic. It's magic. But it doesn't have to be overwhelming, and this is, you have to connect to source, to God. You don't have to be religious, but connecting to God, connecting to source, your higher power, your higher self, connecting to God. God is real. His principles exist in this universe. So you have to know there's something bigger than you, something greater than you out there, and connect to that. Sit down there, meditate, listen to God. Prayer is talking to God. Meditation is listening to God, right? So meditating on that is simply just being quiet and still. You don't have to go, you don't have to do all that. It's literally just sit and be still. Take a moment, close your eyes. What do I want? What do I want? Be a famous actor? Okay. It's not crazy. Write it down. I want to be a famous actor, but don't say I want. Cross out I want. I am a famous actor. I am a multimillionaire. I am a happy wife and mom. I am a happy husband and father. I am a flourishing business person. I am a fashion designer. I am happy and healthy, right? Whatever it is you desire, you are. So that's the beingness portion. Now, obviously, we are going to have to be realistic and know we can't just sit there and manifest it just on thought alone, although you can get pretty far, believe it or not, because I do believe you can sit there, you can manifest it, but you're going to have to get into some action. So now that you know what you want. I am a multimillionaire, right? An abundant multimillionaire, let's say. Because I'm not a multimillionaire. I would love to be a multimillionaire. Think of all the people I can help. Think of all the people you can help. Think of all the things you can do. Think of all the creative projects you could get into action. Think of how relaxed you'd be. You could quit that job and do something you actually like. So this is a beautiful thing. And people are doing it every day. There's tons of millionaires out there that you wouldn't know. They drive a normal car. They exist a normal life. I'm friends with some of them. It's pretty awesome, right? I'm not that yet, but you have to achieve that in your mind. Think about that feeling. Who do I have to be? Okay, be motivated. And I'm just doing something crazy because I think you should dream big. You should dream crazy. And a lot of you know exactly what you want in life. I'm just using a general thing that almost everybody wants. But what do you want, right? Replace it in there. What do you want? What do you desire, right? Exactly. You guys got it? Good, good. God is real, kids. Exactly. We got some great comments on the YouTube. So think about that. I am a multimillionaire. Great. So who do you have to be a multimillionaire? How does a multimillionaire act? Confident as hell, that's for sure, because you got the millions to back it up. Your time is money. You don't waste time in a relationship that's not serving you. You don't waste time in a job that's not serving you. And if you have to do the job because maybe you have a commitment, or the relationship you have a commitment and you can't get out of it, you're going to start putting some boundaries in that job, in that relationship, in your dealings with people. Because guess what? You're a multimillionaire. You don't have time for this shiz. You think differently when your mindset is everything, someone said. Exactly. You think differently when you have the things you want, but you have to embody that. A millionaire does not have time to waste because they've got things to do, projects to do, people to help, charities to run. And anytime you do have, you're in church, you're in the gym, you're loving on your family because you've got a lot to do, right? So you want to be successful, business person. You want to be a successful actor. You want to be a successful husband, wife, owner of, 5 gyms. I don't care, candle maker, All of it's good. Chef, and maybe I'm picking up some things out there. If that's you, be like, yeah, that's me, because the Holy Spirit speaks through me. I know that. You have got to believe you can achieve it and write that I am. If that scares you, then write it 10 times. I am a successful business person. I am in the relationship with the love of my life. Whatever you desire the most. You can also do 10 things. Some of you are like, that's child's play. I want all of it. Good. Write it down. I am happy and healthy. I am at my ideal weight. I am full of clear skin and absolute health. I can speak to anybody. I can jump on stage all the time. So what does that mean? I am, because that's a doingness, right? That's a doing. I can jump on stage. Who are you? I am an excellent public speaker. I am an unafraid individual. I am living a life of adventure. I'm an adventurer. So now think of, how does an adventurer think? How does an adventurer talk? How does an adventurer dress? I am beautiful. There you go. Yes, DJ Richard Kimball. Preach, darling. Thank you, my loves. Hello, my good friend, right? So what do you want and desire most in this world? And don't judge yourself. Don't be like, oh, I'm supposed to want to give all my money to the poor. No, you don't. The Bible never says we have to be poor or more humble than anyone else. Get rid of those broken things, those broken judgments that other people put on you, whether you're Christian or not Christian or whatever, or you're a family person. We have all these commitments. Guess what? You can still be a lavish, glamorous, handsome, fun, touring the world, adventurous husband and wife. It's like, why is it that you have to be sinful or bad? All these outdated scenarios and programming you've been taught. Only the bad people have fun and Satan rules the world. So, if I was going to be rich, I have to be Satanist. What? I've had people tell me that. Well, in order to be a celebrity, you have to be a Satanist. I'm like, no, I have achieved celebrity status, not being a Satanist. Look at that billboard. Okay. That's number 1 on Billboard, iTunes, and Amazon, because I believed I could achieve it through the power of God. God's power is way greater. Satan simply perverts, right? He turns it on its head. God created this incredible. God created a human being to create you. Get connected with that God source, however you want to call it, the universe, source, higher power. I don't care what you call God. He's still God. He, she, it's the spirit of God. Okay. But I'm going to say God because that's how I believe. But get connected with that source power. No, let's say a person created this bottle. Satan can't create anything. And Satan is not as powerful as you think. Humans give way more credit to this bad energy, negative energy, Satan, Satanist, satanic, the girl at work who hates you, the drama, the ex-boyfriend, the ex-husband. Why are you giving them that much power? They can't even create. All they can do is take this beautiful bottle. This is skincare, by the way, and flip it on its head. So now it looks broken and it looks useless. That's all negative people can do. That's all Satan can do, pervert. That's all any of that energy can do. So why are you giving it so much credit? You created this. God gave you the ability to create this. Powerful people created this. You are not a human, by the way. You are a spirit in a human existence. You are way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. I was listening to an incredible podcast today by the name, I think her name is Kathleen Connolly. She's a manifestor. She's a power person. She's a businesswoman. She's worth $12 million. She's an incredible woman. And free on YouTube, right? Yeah, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And it inspired me. So I wanted to channel inspire you guys. And she said, I don't want to have faith, just have faith in God. I want to have faith like God. And don't get it twisted. That's not a bad thing to say. The faith of God. I want to have faith. God had so much faith in us that he created us and gave us the power to be here in our beautiful bodies, in our beautiful existence. Faith, like God trusts us so much with this world, so much in this existence. That's faith. And you have faith every day. If you order Amazon packages, you have faith that they're going to arrive. You just sent your money to a stranger, to an algorithm. How do you know it's going to arrive, right? So mindset is everything. That's number 1. Mindset is everything. Did Tony Robbins still one of Macy Gray's wigs? Are you calling me Tony Robbins right now? Hilarious, Alexander. Super Patriot saying, yes, exactly. Exactly. Satan's dad is God. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna give credit to a fallen angel, still an angel. Like, God is still daddy, ultimate daddy, okay? I mean, hello, you've got so much more power than you give yourself credit for. And I'm tired of people selling themselves short. Oh, Seth Rich. Okay, Seth Diedrich. Got to go back to work. I love you always, Seth. Text me, inbox me. It's so good to talk with you. Thank you for jumping in. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good time at work. You're powerful and beautiful. So I usually, and I used to, I'm going to do it again, end my lives. Break the stronghold exactly with your spirit. You were created to do amazing things. Take hold of that. And your mind, you can change your mindset. You can simply decide to be happy. Now, I want you to be happy, but I want you to expect more. Be happy, but not satisfied. Be like, wow, I have so much money right now. I'm so healthy. I'm so happy. I'm so capable. And honestly, I really do. I have everything I need in this life, but I'm not satisfied. That doesn't mean I'm not grateful. There's a different energy. Fine tune that energy. I am so grateful for what I have, but I'm not satisfied. Why do I go to the gym every day? Because I'm not satisfied. I want more. I want more health. Yes, I am grateful. I am healthy, but I want more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. Yes, I've got enough money to pay the bills, to create with you guys. I always appreciate your help. I want more. But see, the idea of wanting more, desiring more, there's a caveat to it. You can't just want more and be a brat. You can't just say, I deserve all of this. Yeah, you do. But what are you bringing to the table? This thing is rocking relationships right now, male versus female. What do you bring to the table? I bring myself. No, 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 no. Male and female have to bring a lot to the table. And I'm telling you, I'm asking you, what do you bring to the table to this world? You want to be a multimillionaire? You're going to have to bring a lot of value to the world. Everything is exchange. Finances is exchange. So you can have abundance. You can have everything. It's just like to a husband. You want a husband, honey? What are you going to bring to him? I'm going to bring a sound mind, sexy body, cooking skills. I'm ambitious. I'll inspire him. You know, I keep my skin good, my hair good, so I look good. I have a soft, kind voice. Maybe it's you have extra children that would love a stepdad. Some people think, oh, no one wants. There's a lot of people who want to be a stepdad, who want a built-in family, especially older gentlemen who miss their chance to have kids. So don't think you're worthless just because you're a single mom or you've got kids or you've got baggage, you've got more pushing for the cushion. Have your mindset, have your faith locked down that you are so valuable. And if you can't answer, what do I bring to the table, or if that question offends you, you need to recalculate what you want in life. You can absolutely have everything you want in life. You've got to say, I can bring something to the table, and I do bring something to the table. What do you bring to this world? I bring a lot to the world. That's why I know I deserve the things I'm manifesting and writing, creating, because I create. Look at even this. This is a $1 million video here. It's $1 million mindset. This video will help someone so much that they will make $1 million from this, that they will get the love of their life, and it's free to you. So I know that energy is going to come back to me. I have that faith. I can give out the love for free because I know it always comes back to me. You see, and you do have to push through and love despite problems in your life. Create despite the problems that seem to come up, because they will come up. Sometimes you just got to know that's a reason to keep pushing forward, because as soon as you say you want to make more money, guess what? Problems come up. Counter intention. Chaos shows up. When you put order in your life, chaos will show up. Expect it. Life has rhythms. Me and my boyfriend, we have the best relationship. We've been 15 years friends. I'm going to marry that man one day. We talk about it. I know it. I love this man with all my heart. He's my little man. He's a big man too. But he, he's a short king. It doesn't matter to me. He's strong. He's handsome. He's masculine. He's a man of God. He works hard. He's an artist. He's got a mouth on him. He pushes me to be better. He challenges my ideas, which is uncomfortable sometimes. He's my reflection. Oh yeah, you love my new 2A tat. Yes, baby. Yes, Second Amendment, baby. Thank you, Kathy. It is pretty new. It's only a couple months old. So it scares people sometimes. I'm like, no, I have the right to bear arms. Boom, bearing arms right here. Second Amendment. You have got to put that mindset that you are a creator. You're able to create everything you want and desire. So write down, I am this, that, and the other. Write them all down, and then look at who do you have to be to achieve that, right? So I I write, I am a happy wife and mother because that's what I want. I want. So do I have to be? Well, I've got to be self-supporting in some way. I can't rely on my husband to do everything for me, right? I do believe in the traditional wife and husband role where the man is the provider and protector and the woman is the inspirer, inspiration, and the healer, the nurturer. So I also have to nurture him. He needs a massage, he needs a kind word. I'm there to be in my feminine energy and listen to him. And he's the head, I'm the neck. So we are a partnership though. Husbands and wives submit one to another. So we are a partnership, but he's the man. And I love his ambitious masculine energy. I'm very ambitious and I can get in my masculine energy. I use it to help us, to help lead my life too. Because a lot of times women get it twisted and we think all of this power and action and motivation. Yes, be a producer. I'm a film producer. I'm a music creator. I am a boss. I'm a director. I'm a screenwriter. I'm a public speaker. I have my own empire I'm building with you guys, Joy Tribe. But everything I dictate here, right? I have assistants that help me. I have a team I rely on. I can boss them around in love. I'm not going to try to boss my man around. The energy is different. I want my man to be greater than me in some aspects. He doesn't have to boss me around. He's a Capricorn. He's bossy as hell. What am I saying? I'm a Taurus. I can be bossy too. But I like it when a man kind of bosses, like he can futz around and nitpick and be like, baby, we need to make this for dinner. And he cooks. That's his act of service. I can cook, but he desires cooking for me because I love cooking for you. I love taking care of you. So I let him do that. And I inspire him. I help him with his career because he's a comedian and I know a lot about social media. I know a lot about, putting things online. I'm going to come to Texas. Absolutely. I want to meet you guys. Get it, Bear Arms. I need a bank account where I do not have to worry about my bills to be paid. Topeka, right? I am financially affluent. I am a creator of finances. I want yes, you have millions of dollars or you have a lot of money, but you are. Who are you? Right? Because we focus on the have. I want to have a boyfriend, but who are you? I want to have money. Okay, but who are you? You're a person who makes money, creates money, and has money effortlessly. Boom. If that indicates, write it down. If anything I'm telling you indicates, write it down. The real Mama Walk, he is a real man. He cooks for me. He provides. He pays almost all the bills. I contribute as well. I pay my own bills because I have my own things and we're not married yet. But when we're married and we have a house, I don't mind doing more home duties if he will pay more bills. But also, it's going to change when we have kids. We talked about it's going to shift where I'm going to run the entire house and the kids while he runs the career. But I'm never going to give up my career. I am a career woman, but it's a balance. You see, on Wednesdays, I have my career. I do my interviews. On Fridays is our date day. I take work completely off. I may have a phone call here and there, but I'm not doing interviews. I'm not doing calls. I'm not doing meetings. I'm spending time with my man. So I make it a priority to create on the relationship because I am a woman who has a successful marriage. That's me. I am a woman who has a successful business. That's me. I am a woman who has a successful body and health, who looks 15 years younger than my actual age. That's me. I believe it and I achieve it. I see it. And yes, you got to fake it till you make it, baby, honey child. You got to believe it till you see it. Believe it till you see it. In fact, be it till you see it. Go out there and conquer the world with that mentality, that attitude. Because guess how your man's going to treat you when you come in and you're like, I am the perfect wife and mother. Maybe not perfect. I like to say I'm an affluent or successful. What does she do? Right? What does someone who has their bills paid for do? Well, they speak differently. They act differently. They don't talk about, oh, God, I don't have any money. My bills. No, they're grateful. Oh, wow, I'm so glad I have the money to pay these bills because I have so much money in the bank. It's not even an issue. You see, you have to be it till you see it. You have to change your mentality, change your thinking. You have to reprogram yourself, and you have to say the things out loud. It's not about creating a manifestation, put it on the wall, and repeat it 10 times every day. You can, if that helps you do it, but sometimes lighting a candle, having some beautiful things around you, smell of flowers, aromatherapy, putting on the dress, putting on the pearls or the gold, maybe that puts you in the success mindset. Watching the movie that makes you feel good because you feel like I'm that character, that puts you in the, see, it's not all woo woo. It is woo woo, but it ain't woo woo. God honors any process you choose to do. Prayer, supplication, humbling yourself. I have something on my wall that says, it's already yours, signed the universe. I have beautiful art all over my wall. I'm a painter. I have Native American blood, so I have a Native American headdress on there that fills me with my power. I have African blood, so I've got the African Ethiopian Mother Mary painting up there that I ordered because I think she's beautiful. It is that mother of God energy, that goddess energy, that feminine energy, that queen energy. We are gods as well. You know, you're a god and a goddess. That's why God is the God of all gods, because we're little gods, we're lesser gods. So if you're not acting like a little god or a little goddess, you are actually slapping God in the face because he created you to be in his image. What does God do? Snaps his finger and creates it. Doesn't worry about it. Loves us unconditionally. You got to love yourself unconditionally and love others. Not unconditionally with loving others, because you love them unconditionally. I'll backtrack. You love others unconditionally, but you put boundaries because you cannot love someone else more than you love yourself. I believe that's impossible. People say, I love you more than life. It's I love you more than I love myself. No, I've told my man when we've argued before, I love you very much, but not more than I love myself. And I would hope he would say the same to me, because there's certain boundaries, right? And I'm very honest about this. My man is the love of my life. He is, I don't see a better partner for me. He's a real man. He's a man of God. He helps me. I love him so much, you know, and I believe that him and I can do magic together. We can manifest magic. We pray, we eat healthy. We're changing our lives. But he's also got his own thing going, and I got my own thing going. And that'll exist till the end of life, into the end of time. Even when we're married, you don't, the two become one, but you also have to have your own personality, your own hobbies, your own desires, right? People lose themselves in relationships a lot. And the same is about a business or a partnership of any kind. Make sure you're also feeding yourself, your skincare, your self-care, your music, your pursuits, your hobbies, your video games, your exercise, because be the same person that they fell in love with. And sometimes I find myself, yeah, dare I say it, nagging, because I'm very ambitious and I know what I love to do. And I'm a New Yorker. I'm a California girl, but I'm a New Yorker at heart because I lived in New York as well. And I'm successful. I've achieved great things in life. And I know what God put me on this planet to do. And I know how much I can help, and I have the desire to help. But again, you can lead a horse to water. You cannot make him drink, and you do not want to make him drink, especially if it's not your husband or your wife, your partner, family member. Maybe you're struggling to get that person off the couch, off their butt. Don't nag them. Put that energy into yourself and watch. Be the example you wish to see. I'm going to take some questions in a minute because I know you guys are desiring that. So I thought you were a millionaire, Joy. Yeah. Are any of you millionaires here? I'm close, but I want that multimillionaire status. I'm definitely getting there. I'm working on that multimillionaire status. I'm definitely close, but it's not, I want more because I offer so much to the world. So my job is to figure out what more value can I offer? How do I love myself more? How do I help others more? How do I offer more value and be the example you wish to see? Exactly, Kathy Peterson. So if it's not working in some situation, maybe you're trying to make it work too much. Maybe you're in too much of your masculine energy as a woman and you need to step back, be in your feminine, and just go do your own thing for a little bit. You know, you're still with him, but you're doing your own thing. You hang out with the girls, take a little trip out of town. I love doing those things. And it takes the energy off of them and back onto yourself, which men need as well, because men don't like to be micromanaged. Nobody does. But men really don't like to be micromanaged. So I just wanted to say a few words here, Joy Tribe, about positivity and inspiring you. We have been going for 34 minutes. We're going to keep this live going. I love you guys. I'm going to end off on Instagram soon, and I'm going to continue on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on the Instagram, I'm only going to take a few more questions. I'm going to end this off. I hope this has inspired you and helped you. And if you want more like this, you know I'm writing my book, The 5 Pillars of Joy: faith, freedom, finance, fitness, Faith, freedom, finance, fitness, and family. You need all of those to be aligned to have joy. And that's the book I'm writing, The 5 Pillars of Joy. Thank you, Jillian. And it's really a self-help book for you. It's for everyone, to feel better, to be motivated. Because I asked you guys, Joy Tribe, and you're like, you motivate me, you bring joy, and that's what I want to bring to the world. And I figured it out for myself, and I want it to help you. And with my success, can help your success. So yeah, I'm very successful, but I want more. It can never be too much. You want more, and that's good. I believe the desires that you want, what you desire is desiring you. God put it on your heart for a reason. Abundance, success, vitality. That's what you need. That's what you desire. That's what you can achieve. Don't feel like you should lack because you're doing yourself a disservice. Why can't you be more successful? Why can't your husband love you more? Why can't you love your husband more? Why can't you love your kids more? Why can't your kids be even more successful and healthy and happy? Don't get it twisted with this hustle mentality, because I'm talking about magic and manifesting and love and spirituality over just hustle. You do need to hustle, but don't let it flip to where you're hustling so much that you have no time to respect your time, your relaxation, your relief, your energy. A lot of time your energy needs to be respected, and you need to have some time alone, and you need to have some time to pray and meditate and manifest and go to church and go to courses and better yourself. But it starts with mindset. Mindset's everything. Be, do, have. I use a lot of tools in my practice. I use a lot of my ability to be a woman of God stems from I've been through a lot of struggles, and God has shown me I can only rely on everything inside. It's already inside me. And anytime I'm blocking my blessings, it's usually not coming from outside, it's coming from me. God's not going to put obstacles in your path, but he will show you that the obstacles in your path you put there. Does that make sense? So, and if this message found you, hey, Rocky, this is a purpose. There's a purpose. This message found you in the midst of all the bad news, in the midst of all the chaos. You're here listening to me right now. So there's your sign. If you're looking for a sign to continue on your spiritual path, to continue on your creative path, to continue on your financial path, because we're talking about leveling up spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, economically. We leveling up, baby. That's right, ASAP. I want to get a yes in the chat. Yes, amen in the chat. Yes, amen in the chat. JV for press secretary. There are rumors out there. I love you. I love it. Yes, yes. Joy, I need to meet you sometimes. Yes, we need to. Spot on. Thank you, JCL. I'm going to take questions and comments now. Super Patriot says exactly. Topeka says, do you remain? I trust in myself and ask the Holy Spirit to operate to fix my life. You mean, do you mean? Yeah, that's faith. Without works, faith is dead. So the work is you have got to trust that the Holy Spirit's going to work through you. Otherwise, you're going to sit there and worry? That's an insult to God. Stop it. Stop doing that. Person is God's vessel to do his work. Amen. So you got to dream big. I believe in the New Testament miracles that happened back then can happen today. So are you a prophetess? Are you a prophet? Are you a seer? Do you have spiritual gifts, gifts of tongues, gifts of speaking, charismatic gifts, gifts of seeing the future, gifts of manifesting the future, the gifts of healing, all of these things. My dad was a minister, gift of healing. They would have called him a shaman back in the day because he healed with herbs and tinctures and prayer. He was a prayer warrior. Back in the day, he would have been healing the village. He healed the village in his own right. As a minister, you don't even have to be a Christian to have this way of thinking. Thank you, Belak. That's right, because this is really, it's in every single, and I don't disrespect anyone's belief system or religion or lack thereof, but this foundation is in every single spiritual belief, right? Wiccans call it spells. Christians call it prayers. Spiritualists call it manifesting. Business people call it think and grow rich, right? Scientologists call it postulates. Hindus call it karmic meditations. Yogis call it meditation, right? Or prana, life energy. Muslims call it prayer. This is a principle situation, and I am a Christian woman. You can do whatever you want with your body, life, and choices, but you cannot run from the spiritual principle. This is insight that I hope is helping you. Funny, I'm going through this right now. Rocky, having a crisis of faith. You're giving me new insight. I love you, Rocky. See, Muslims are Sufi, okay? See, this you were meant to find as Buddhists. Nirvana, they want to reach nirvana. All of it is one and the same. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You must have faith. Faith is mindset. Faith is belief in oneself when all else fails. Faith is doing the actions even though you don't see the results yet. Whatever you need to do it. Light a candle, say a prayer, go into the sunshine, get your crystal, get your flowers, get into earth, take your shoes off and put your feet on the ground and ground. Listen to a self-help book. Listen to this over and over. Write your belief systems, align your chakras. I don't really care what you do. I'm just saying you have got to have your own practice. And if you think that a man on a pulpit is going to tell you how to do that, you're wrong. Preachers can only translate and believe what they can believe through the Bible or through their spiritual practice, but it comes up to you. And even me, I'm only pointing you the way of what I do. This is going to come from you. It's already in you. Everything you need is already in you. That's why this is resonating with you. And if it's not, that's okay. Even as someone who doesn't have a religious background, exactly, Balak. Thank you for giving me this because I needed it, even as someone who doesn't have a religious background. I love that. I really need someone like you in my world, Glenn. Absolutely. This is my passion, you guys. I know I speak out in politics. I'm pro-Trump. I'm pro-life, pro-God. I've spoken out a lot in politics. I'm a musician. I'm a filmmaker. I know I've spoken out a lot in my art life. But this is what fuels me, is inspiring others. And that's why writing this book, and you don't have to be a conservative. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be anything. You don't have to be a woman. You have to be an artist. You don't have to be a vegan. By the way, more on that later. I'm no longer a vegan. It's really interesting stuff. I'll do a whole video about it. Yeah, I'm no longer a vegan after 25 years. God showed me a new way to live. There's a changing where God's calling his chosen ones. And I do believe the Spirit of God, Christ consciousness, the Spirit of Christ, Jesus Christ is calling people from different faiths, different backgrounds, different religions, and different non-religions, different life living to rise above what is happening on this planet. There's a spiritual awakening. So if you feel, oh, my friend Scott just tried to FaceTime me and he's amazing. If you feel called, this is it. This is your sign. Answer the call. Love and meet. I know, right? This is your call. This is your answer the call. Answer the call. It's for you. Success is calling you. Pick up. This ring, my man, who is my incredible man today, got me 15 years ago when we were just friends. He went to Spain. We were just kids, early 20s, living in Hollywood back in the day. And I was really young, and he's 10 years older than me. And he went to Spain, and I'd never been overseas yet, except for Mexico for a missions trip in Canada. And you guys know I have a lot of struggles in my background. I don't know if you know, I dealt with my mom, had mental illness. We struggled a lot. There was a lot. I had a very tumultuous upbringing, but there was always love. There was always Jesus. There was always music. And I'm blessed because I never saw that I was lacking anything, because I have a 2-parent household and most people didn't, and it was a struggle. But growing up, I was like, you know what? That was actually rough. I have to acknowledge I've been through a lot, and you don't see it on me. And I went through crazy things. I talk about that in my book, Kick-Ass Conservative. I share some of my story, crazy abuse, things, molestations and issues and all kinds of stuff I've been through, poverty, sleeping on the couch. I mean, I've been through almost everything you can imagine, abusive relationship, tons of things. But I've told you today, I'm not a victim. You're not a victim. You're not a victim of your circumstance. I didn't just get here by smiling but I got here by, honestly, I did get here by smiling. I got here through Christ. I got here through faith. I got here through substance, the substance of things hoped for. I always knew I was meant for great things, and I wrote everything down. Boom, at the Grammys, I got it. Boom, independent artist, #1 on Billboard, iTunes, and Amazon, walking the red carpet, a lot of money in my bank account. A lot of money in my bank account, but I want more because that money is for business, right? That money is sanctioned off for bills, for creation. Love in my life, but I want more love. I want more people. I want more friends. You can never have too much friends. You can never have too much money. You can never have too much success and happiness. And success doesn't just mean money. You can never have too many smiles, too many hugs, too much old people that make their day happy, too many kids that you made laugh today. You can't ever pet too many dogs or hug too many cats. You can never be too healthy. You can never be too happy. You can never be too wise. You can never be too humble and learn. I'm always learning. I'm always growing. And this ring, I come back to this ring. He bought this ring in Spain for me, and he didn't buy anything for anyone else. He said he doesn't remember buying a gift for anyone else. And he bought this. He says, it reminds me of you 15 years ago. And I do believe this ring was a signal that this was my man from the beginning. I married somebody else. And then I divorced him. And we came back, and God pulled us together in Florida. And that's why I'm in Ocala. God is so good. Thank you, Martian, on Martian. God is incredible. If you don't believe in God, believe in the universe. Believe that there is a God-like entity out there that loves you more than anything, because he'll show his face. You are a spirit. You were created for amazing things. Hi, Tony. You're wonderful. Thank you. I am hoarse. I know I've been hoarse for a while. My throat has just been hoarse, but I believe my throat is healing. I do believe it's probably an allergy. I'm not used to living in Florida this long. I've been in Florida for over 6 months, and that's when it started a couple months ago. So it's okay. My voice will get better. I'm healthy, and I'll do the things I need to do to make sure it's better. Tea. I don't drink alcohol. I've been on a cleanse. I'm no longer vegan, even though I think the vegan diet served me well. So there's been not a crisis of faith, but a change. So I hear you, brothers and sisters. Life is beautiful. My mom thought I'd be a pastor, but it didn't happen. Quallen, exactly. I told you answered my question of trust in Holy Spirit, and trusting my writing instincts is what I'm trying to say. Yes, love, love, love. Cats and dogs, unless you're allergic. Yeah, it's true. I want to have a bunch of big dogs and like 2 small dogs. Do it, Osiris. Anything can happen. I think pure atheism leads to depression. I do too. Because how can you believe that there's something greater than you if you don't believe there's something greater than you? Oh, I'm always in the gym, Tony. Check my feed. I'm always in the gym, baby boo. I want to have a bunch of big dogs. Yes. Yeah, you got to have spirituality. We are spirits. So saying that there's no God, there's no spirit, we're just going to die in the earth and disappear is like saying food doesn't exist to feed our bodies. Like, what? Of course. It's denying. It's denying. So when are you getting married? I don't know, Gary Witt. We're not engaged yet, but soon. And I believe in there was a time where I thought I can never say these things because what if it doesn't happen and my Joy Tribe will judge me and then I'll feel like, oh no, Augusta Tribe family, hey. But now I realize you cannot be living in fear. And if it doesn't happen, oh, thank you for vision. Thank you for telling me. Hi, Gladys. Hello, beautiful Dee Dee. Hello, everyone. You cannot, Edward says it's a crutch. I think atheism is a crutch. I think that there was a time I really felt like shame, a lot of shame, which is that center right here, that chakra there. And it's blocked by shame, and a lot of shame. And I had to be honest with myself. I didn't know how I think, and you got to know yourself too. Mindset also comes from knowing yourself. And I realized I set myself up for this like perfection that like, what if I'm telling you all these things about my man and he bought me this beautiful ring? I mean, I live with him. I love him so much. Jeremy Lifsey, love of my life. And what if he leaves me tomorrow? And I thought I would look like a fool. I put it all out there and the ring and the story, 15 years of friendship. But guess what? If he leaves me tomorrow, yes, I will be heartbroken. But I will be blessed. I don't want to be like, I'll get someone else. It's not like that. But I do believe in the abundance of my creator that if he leaves me tomorrow, it was not meant to be. Now, if I push him away, that's different. There's personal responsibility. But if everything that I'm doing, I have such faith and abundance. I know myself and I love how we live and thrive. And I know I'm like, okay, I'm in the best shape of my life, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And I want more. And I want more for you guys. That's why I'm writing the book, The 5 Pillars of Joy, which you guys can go to joyvilla.com, pre-order the book, check it out. It will help you. I want to turn it into a TV show one day. My podcast, The Joyful Life, we talk about that. We're launching soon. I'm getting some more people on my podcast. I just want to get like a good amount of episodes in the bank before I release season 2. I know you guys have been asking about it. I've got some really, really, really good people, good, successful mindset people to inspire you. I was an NPC judge when you competed. You're kidding me. You were perfect, at least physically. Chill. Oh, Alexander, were you really? Oh my gosh. Alexander, you were an NPC judge when I competed? Thank you so much. Judge you, JV. We're way past that. Oh, I love you. Wow, that is I'm so honored. Yeah, I've got my trophies. Oh my gosh. I want to compete again. That was my first competition. I got 3rd place. And let me get my trophy. I love that. That makes me feel so confident. Yeah, girls and boys, this helped. Look at this. This is so cool. So this is my trophy for the GNC 2016 NPC. That's the National Physique Committee. Ching. Los Angeles Championships Unlimited Bikini F. That's just and now this is my 4th place trophy. I also competed. That's an unlimited. And in my height class, right? In my height class, I won 3rd place. I think it was I won 2 because I did 2 competitions. One was unlimited, which is harder because I competed against unlimited. Is that right? Bikini F? Yeah. I forgot the categories, but yeah, I took a big risk and faith. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at her. Look at this physique here. She really looks more like she's super lean. She looks more like a figure girl than a bikini girl, but also bikini. I never got this lean, but I did look amazing. Thank you for saying I was perfect. I did look really good. I do look really good. And I loved getting ready for those competitions. It got me into bodybuilding and becoming a personal trainer, which I do. I do training online too. I offer that to clients. That's part of faith, freedom, finance, fitness, and family. Hi, TJ Rockaway. So for those of you guys who don't know, I competed in bikini bodybuilding and I had 2 trophies. This is my 4th place trophy. The other one I have at my gym because they were so proud of me. The gym here in Ocala, I put it there for my 3rd place trophy. And yeah, I want to compete again because it was so much fun. Let that just be, look at this girl. See, this is why I also love this. I love booty. Yes, I'm a woman of God and I love booty. Is like you gotta be confident. And I love figures. I mean, I got training to be a glute specialist. I love women to have confident bodies, booties, whatever. You don't have to have a booty to be confident, but I mean, building the body where they feel sexy. It's not just the boys that get to have all the fun. La Puente, California. La Puente. Hey, hi, boo. Hey, Sweetwater Jones. What's up, girl? Okay, this is one of my girls. I met you, my ex-husband, when we were flying, and you were there, and you were, I don't know if but you were working in the airport, and You've been freaking awesome ever since. And we've been in touch ever since years ago. That was like 6 years ago, girl. I love you. I always see your comments. I love seeing your feed. She's beautiful. Follow her, Sweetwater Jones. Gorgeous. Yeah, you're an airline hostess. You were an airline hostess. And the spirit, when you meet people with that spirit, that glow about them, that glow doesn't go away. You just love on them. Yes, LAX. I was working your flight. You were. Yes, girl. Are you still working flights? That's a fun job. So cool. Alexander, do it. Look it up, nerd. She was in amazing shape. Oh my God. Yes, that's right. And you know what? I'm in even better shape now because because for regular life, you want to have a little fat, little pushing for the cushion. But for the competition, you want to get as lean as possible. And I don't stay that lean year round because I like to eat. But oh my gosh, if I were to set foot on stage in 6 months, leaning out, and now I deadlift. Now I'm like way stronger. And now I stretch. I'm teaching yoga, by the way. I teach yoga 3 days a week and I do yoga 3 days a week. I feel so much more satisfied in it. That glow comes out. I might just have to do it to show everybody that I can again. I'm in Florida. Florida and California have the biggest competitions. I love that you said do it. Look it up, nerd. She was in amazing shape. That's right. And I'm still in amazing shape. That's right. Oh, such a beautiful woman. Thank you. Thank you. Culver City. Oh my gosh, Alexander. How cool. So you must be a bodybuilder as well. You should have been first. You're tall. I should have been first. It's true. I'm very tall. People don't know I'm almost 6 feet tall. Well, I'm almost 5'11". With my hair and shoes and you wear heels, we're pushing 6'2", baby. All things take risk and faith. Yes, I'm just catching up on some of these. I love that. That is so cool. Alexander, you made my night. That's a sign. Do it. Yes. Yes. DL, body maturity, you'll lean out and it'll blow your mind. Right. Because the maturity, because now I've been training. I'm in Ocala. My wife is very insecure about one thing. She hates her feet. I'm size 11. She's size 11. I bet she's tall and beautiful. Yes, you'll lean out and it'll blow your mind. Literally muscle maturity. And I know you're right. Oh, Real Lord of War. Hello. Hello. Talk about a successful person. Charlie, another person that is lights up the room, lights up the screen. I cannot wait to visit you. How's your podcast going? I'm so lucky to have such an amazing community. My Joy Tribe, I consider you guys friends and family. And I meet a lot of you in person. We'll have to do a tour. 6'6" today. Deadlifts, baby. Yes. Talk to Bob Ciccarello's girl. Who's that? You were 6'6"? Alexander, that's wild. You're taller than me. Amanda's 5'7". It's love, baby. It's love. But yeah, bodybuilding was one of those things that I got into that I just fell in love with, and I still bodybuild today. I deadlift. My body, I deadlift so much. I took about 3 to 6 months. I think it was almost 6 months where I did other exercises, but much smaller. And I almost exclusively deadlifted. This was when I lived in London. I was working on a film out there. Go Trump. Yeah, baby. And I deadlifted for, I can't remember if it was, I always say 6 months, but it might be hyperbole. But deadlifting 3 to 4 times a day. Sorry, not a day, a week. 4 days. It was 4 days a week I deadlifted. And I threw in shoulders because I wanted to keep my shoulders. And oh my goodness, they're amazing. I've always preached deadlifting. Now I got my certification. I'm a personal trainer. I just want to go all the way. I love going all the way. I'm a nutritionist. That's why I love to talk about fitness. It's going in my book. I'll have fitness plans ready for you guys. Sign up for my mailing list because I'm going to give out a free guide to help you guys get motivated. Because I realize my dreams are way bigger than I could ever hope for. God has put this on my heart. I can't just be a singer or a political speaker or a model or a filmmaker. I do all of these things, or a musician, or, I've got to do all of it. Buonanotte. I've got to do all of it because God ordained that to me to do. So I do it all. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to write a book for people who need all the lessons I've learned that I can hopefully help everybody, because I think we all need some goodness in this world. And I've asked you guys, and you're like, I say, what can I offer you? What can I help you with? And you're like, motivation, joy, happiness, motivation, joy, happiness. Well, how do you be so positive? Positive mindset. I need positivity. Well, you asked, I answered. I'm writing the book. It'll be finished this year. That's right. I'm a trophy winner. Hey, you know what? But the trophy is just really cool. But it was the fact that I did it and getting up there in front of judges who are now part of my Joy Tribe. Love it. It was a lot. It was really a lot of hard work. The butt niceness. Yeah, it is effective, Alexander. Bob was an IFBB pro. His girlfriend is a diet genius in Florida. Oh, I'm going to have to take a look at them. Yeah, because diet, okay, this is for another video. I'm an achiever, exactly. Thank you, Kathy. Hi, Thug Chef. What's up? Thug Chef was my freaking, Thug Chef, weren't you my Uber driver? I'm telling you, my Joy Tribe, you guys are all incredible. You do incredible things, and I meet you in the most random places, and that's why I love you guys. Your network is your net worth, and it's not just financial, baby. It's spiritual. It's communicative. That's why I love to do it. You know, I do these lives every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hi, Nancy Pelosi, salon owner here who exposed her. Yes, I need to meet you one day, girl. Hair by Erica. I should have you on my freaking, Miss Your Walks. Yes, Heather, I should have you on my podcast. Well done exposing Nancy Pelosi. And you're out there in San Francisco, girl. God bless you. Yes, we need to meet. Everybody that I've mentioned who wants to meet me, who wants to talk to me, I can't guarantee you we will, but I do put that in. I have faith we will. Please DM me. DM me your email. I'll put you on my mailing list. I'm going to start sending out my newsletters again so you guys will know where I'm at, when I'm doing lives, when I'm doing stuff. I want to keep track. Maybe I can promote what you're doing. You promote what I'm doing. Let's keep the circle going. Yeah, my walks, my Monday motivations. I'll do some more of that. Yes, Erica. I'm so glad you're here. Please DM me your email. You can send me your number. We're going to connect. Like, I'm all about it. This is the season of connection. That's how we all level up together. Like-minded, incredible, brave souls. You are so courageous, Erica. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Not saying, oh my gosh. You know what? I cracked her at the bottom. She was already cracked at the bottom. I have to glue her again. Thank God she didn't totally break. That's okay. She didn't break off, but we just got to glue her. She's still beautiful. I got to be careful. I have too much energy. Too much energy. You know, I should put this trophy here, because if I'm going to be competing again, she wanted attention. She's like, don't ignore me. You said you're going to compete again. Joy, you better choose and do it. See, that's a sign. They have lives. You know, everything's got, they'll talk to you. I'm like, okay, yes, girl. I got to compete again. That's my fitness girl. I love it. So yeah, I just get excited because, you know, you really do have to connect with others in dark times. And so my book, The 5 Pillars of Joy, comes out this year. I went to Istanbul about 10 years ago. I loved Istanbul. And I modeled in Istanbul. I've been to 39 countries. I will be touring again. I have my movie coming out, Pastor Sue Saves Christmas. You all know I did this film. It just got nominated for 2 awards, Best Supporting Actress, me. And see, that means the films, and Most Inspirational Film. Stars Joy Villa and Rebecca Grant, Pastor Sue Saves Christmas. A really good Christmas film. Even if you're not a Christian, it is a Christian film, but you will like it. It's funny. It's like a comedy. It's family friendly. It's going to be out. We're looking at distribution right now. We have got distribution companies heavily interested. See, I put this on my vision board. I'm my little, because I got to remember how amazing it's coming out this Christmas. So movies are coming out. Oh gosh, I'm doing so much and I want more. Achievement, and wait till I get married and have kids. Not that that's the only thing in my life, but it is a big deal. And we tend to look that down. You know, my first marriage was successful. It was good. We were just different people. He didn't want to have children. I wish him the best. And this time, you know, I like that I have somebody a little more wild. And, you know, to be honest, God chose him for me. But I did write down everything I wanted. I wanted a reformed bad boy. I should have said that taller, but that's okay. No, I'm just kidding. Jeremy's going to hear this and be like, ah. No, he loves it. And I can be myself. You should be yourself in your relationship. My job is literally filmmaker, actress, producer, podcaster. I also do some personal training because I do it online. I have my fitness programs. You guys keep asking for. I got to provide it. Author, public speaker, right? Model. I have some of my modeling shots I put online. That's my job. That's how I make my living. I'm so incredibly blessed. I can do it. You can do it. I was not raised in riches. So keep your mindset healthy. Remember, you are a manifester. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Butt still there. Oh, yeah, exactly. The butt is still there. And the butt is always on me, too. If you're ever in Los Angeles, let's go to church. Let's do it. I'll be back in LA. We log in because we care about you super platonically. Oh, I love you guys. Yep. Yep. That's so beautiful. Soon NPC competitor too. Yes, baby. Yes. What are you doing, Alexander? Are you still judging? I know you're still bodybuilding. Like, what you doing? It means something when a judge tells you that you look good because it's very brave. I will be an NPC competitor again. There is no end to that. Like, it's not like, oh, that's something you do when you're younger. Like, I don't believe that either. Oh, that was something I did because I lived in LA. You know what I mean? You can't have those limitations. You've got to keep creating. Hi, the Black Chief Justice. I'm a very spiritual woman. Some people don't agree with all my methods. God knows my heart. I'm a very creative person. Some people don't agree with all my methods. Hey, my fans love me. That's why I say Joy Tribe. You don't got to think like me, look like me, be exactly like me. I love you. You love me. We are together. Erica, I just saw your message. Tell me the whole story. Please, I want all your communications, everybody. I'm opening up my channels. My DMs are open. DM me. If it's gross, I'll delete you. But if it's nice, I don't have to have fear. I don't get dick pics. I'm not saying please send them to me. But I really do have such, like you said, you love me platonically because I feel like, I love inspiring you guys. Sometimes I feel like Marilyn Monroe, Maga Monroe. Sometimes I feel really sexy. Sometimes I feel like almost like a minister, very spiritual. Sometimes I feel like an artist, a crazy fellow artist, where my mind is going crazy and I have to just talk with you guys. Sometimes I feel like that conservative person, like letting you know about what's going on in the news. I feel less and less like that lately, though, because the news is just crazy. I stay out of it, to be honest. But I saw my strong beliefs and my ethics are not going to change. Sometimes I feel like a relationship guru. See, I'm all of those things. And a fitness addict, soon to be NPC competitor. But that is the thing is I always had this idea because my family passed away when I was quite young. I was 20. I was in my early 20s. I was 22 and 24, 21, 24 about when I lost my mom and I lost my dad 3 years apart. And they were the loves of my life. Oh, my dad was my best friend. My mom, most beautiful woman you ever met. Sweet, tenderhearted. My family is everything. And they died from stroke 3 years apart, soulmates. My dad was a minister. My mom was an artist and a homemaker and a singer and a guitar player and a model when she was younger. My dad was an actor, minister, like I said, pastor, shaman, really spiritual creator, healer, gift of healing. And my best friends. And when they died, it was so hard. When my mom died, it shattered me. I went into the, drugs and rock and roll world of Hollywood because I lived in Hollywood and I just didn't care anymore. I was like, whatever. And met a lot of poison people, but was living the life I only knew how. I was depressed and I was broken because my mom suffering from mental illness. I thought I could fix her and help her. And I did help her with love, but I wanted to heal her. I was like, God, why didn't you heal her? And then I struggled. I struggled with so much pain and guilt and feeling like I wasn't good enough. You guys, I felt a lot of that. It's a Virgo rising. Perfectionism can kill you. And at 22 years old, I went to the hospital. I was like, I don't want to live anymore. I was in a hospital for 3 weeks, drying out from alcohol, drying out, not a lot of drugs. Pot always was not good for me. But, I just didn't care. I experimented. drying out from negative influences, from, the dating world, the Hollywood scene, toxic girlfriends, trying to make it. And I just surrendered. And, it was like, it was mental health care, but they didn't really do anything. And then I finally prayed, and God showed me I need to give up drinking, give up the lifestyle. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not mentally ill like my mom. I don't have schizophrenia. I need to get up, and life is worth living. And I checked out of that hospital the next day. I went to go live with my dad. I started doing music. I started creating. I started going to church. I started connecting. I started building who I was again. I've always been this wild artist. That was in 2011. And since then, I've traveled 39 countries. I've made over 6 figures a year doing what I love. You can check my net worth online, but I want way more than that. It's not about the money, although money is great. Money is a spiritual concept. It's energy. It's about the ability to do and create and keep going and help others and live this amazing life where, I want to be the younger, hotter, more ethical Oprah. But I don't want to be Oprah, but I want to build that dynasty, but for God's purposes, with ethics. We need more family-friendly programming. My movies you can watch with your family. I mean, I'm not saying I won't do something that's a more R-rated if it has a message, but I've been blessed to be working with all these Christian, conservative, feel-good, family-friendly films, and that makes my heart happy because I can create something that's positive. Oh, shoot. Let me put this on the charger. Maybe my phone will still have saved it. Well, I hope I still have it on Instagram, because my Instagram fans are going to be, my Joy Tribe on Instagram is going to be so upset if I won't be able to repost that. And my phone was dying. It was giving me the little thing. But your girl gets to talking. She ain't putting on nothing on a charger. I need to make more songs like The Darkness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You just gave me a super sticker, Alexander. Thank you. $100. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Alexander. This is amazing. Thank you so much. I am blown away. 2 $50 super stickers. You guys, this helps me. It's about who you are now, by the way. You are more ethical than Oprah. Thank you so much. This really helps. This helps because you guys, the money that I make goes into bills. My family's dealing with financial crisis. I'm helping pay a lot of bills for my family. A lot of my family have, and I don't want to say who, I'm going to keep it general, are going through physical ailments. And that is draining a lot of my resources and our resources. So I don't like to always talk about that stuff because I'm always talking to money as a spiritual concept to God. Bless me with more so I can help more. And you blessing me has helped me so much. It's exchange, isn't it? I've given you something that is valuable for you to give me those 2 $50 tips. The support is everything. Thank you so much, Alexander. You're amazing. And it is about being ethical. You're absolutely right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I love that you love The Darkness. Yes, I'm getting the money together to get an album. See, I'm all self-produced. So if I don't promote my music, if I don't tour, the money doesn't come in. I don't have a record label, right? So it takes a lot of work to get out there and just go, 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 go. We are, a small enterprise. I pay for StreamYard. I pay for this. It's $50 a month to be able to use this. The camera costs money. My time costs money. So yeah, you could be like, oh, it takes money to make money, to be a business. Like it takes all of that investment. So I'm so grateful. I'm forever grateful. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I love this. Look at this. This is God. And you're right. Ethics. I will never back down. I will never sacrifice my ethics for the greater good. And ethics are small sometimes too. It's like saying no to things, right? A lot of offers always come down the pipeline. I say no to a lot of things, even if it means, well, my celebrity is not going to be as big. I'd rather be in little Ocala with my man, working on my fitness, working with my Joy Tribe, doing my movies a couple times a year, conservative, independent, Christian, loving God, going to church, not getting crazy, then be a crazy and have my ethics than be a crazy huge celebrity in Hollywood. I moved out of Hollywood for that. Getting offers, sleeping the casting couch. Ever since I've been in Hollywood, the casting couch is real. I've never taken it up ever. Thank God. I was on Tucker Carlson talking about that. But it's just dehumanizing because you're like, is that all I am? Like, why can't I be respected as an entertainer, as an artist? Yeah, sure. It's nothing wrong with being a beautiful woman and doing the Marilyn Monroe, Etta James, creative. I say Etta James. Etta James wasn't like a sex pot, but she was just, her voice was, it's just this like, I like this 50s, 60s, gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh, those ladies were classy, pin up, but not sacrificing your values. Like, why can't we just be clean cut? It's so hard in the world, but I don't believe it's hard. It's easy. It's easy for me. Is easy for me to stand up for my values. You know why? Because it's hard not to. I'm one of those people that can't sleep at night if I don't stand up for my values. If I did take the deal, the under the table, shady deal, I couldn't face you guys. I couldn't look my family in the eye. I wouldn't be who I am today. So, I'm controversial because I stand up for what I believe in. And, I don't have as many views because I don't sell out to the mainstream media. And YouTube doesn't like that. But I don't care. I get to reach my Joy Tribe. And every week I'm here, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Alexander. You are amazing. Yes, Cash App is a bit easier. YouTube does take a large portion of that. But what was your last comment, JCL? Yes. Because you make a difference. Your celebs will grow. Watch us, the Villa Tribe. Yes, Alexander. Yes. Remember their names, the couchy douchebags. I'll take care of them. Hey, my cousin Alexander will get you. Back at you, JV. Mwah. You guys are the best. Osiris, thank you. Yes, I got offers. Yes, it's an actual thing that happens. It's subtle, but very obvious. So they won't be like, oh, will you sleep with me? I'll give you a movie role. They're just, I had a liaison with somebody in a very famous TV show I was in. And I was single at the time. And we actually dated. He was the lead actor. I had a small role. And we dated for a little bit. And I found out he was married. And I was like, I never slept with him, thank God. But, we did other physical things that were almost sleep. Like I was dating him. We kissed and cuddled and like I didn't sleep with him, thank God, but still he was married. And I found that out and I was just disgusted. And he would say things like, I could help you in your career. And I thought, well, yeah, we're dating each other. That's fine. But he was a slime bag. And that's happened so many times of offers under the table where they look at you because they can't get caught. So they'll say it like, that was one thing because I don't believe in cheating. You cheat, you're gone. I mean, God can forgive, but I won't. Okay. Same thing. I would never cheat. You never cheat. So, yeah. And people think that they have to survive. So they'll do whatever it takes. And a lot of men and women have done things that they regret. And I do believe in forgiveness. I wouldn't hold it over anyone's head if they've done that because I understand how hard it is to survive out there. There's people doing stripping. Now it's OnlyFans, but that will ruin you. In fact, I've got a little video about that. That will ruin you. Let me play this video. It's just a little clip.
It really is good as just the most good, the most useful.
Wait, you can't hear it?
It really is good as just the most good, the most useful that something can be, that does the least harm. That's all good is. Something that does the most harm would be bad, right? Does it help or does it harm? For instance, I don't know, going on, OnlyFans, putting your pictures on OnlyFans. You could say, how could that be harmful? I make money. This is a temporary high that can lead to a very low low. It's very numbing. There's a lot of bad in it. The help would be money, right? That's why a lot of people who do these kind of things, and I'm not talking about anyone specifically, but people who go into this sort of things, especially in relationships, they do more harm. Ultimately, they're told it's good, but they do more harm. for all their dynamics, right? Yeah, but does it harm you? Drugs, the same way. But it defeats the purpose by destroying your body. If you hire somebody for cheap or you date somebody who, well, they were available, but they're going to hurt you more. Is it worth the cost? So that would be bad.
So did you guys get what I was saying? You guys can hear it? Okay, good. Yeah. If you have something where you are doing something that seems to be good because it's making you money, that's the good part, right? The money, but it hurts you in the end, hurts your reputation, your self-esteem. It destroys your love for the opposite gender, because how can you see a man, if you're a woman doing OnlyFans, as somebody who is going to love you if they're just a money maker? They're just a money sign to you. If they're a business, right? And they want you always just for that. So Hollywood has done that to many people, but it's not the only thing out there. You can do it. Did you guys hear it? Should I replay that again? You guys can hear it. Consequences, exactly. Consequences. But this could be a total discussion for another live. Would you be with a woman that did OnlyFans? I mean, would I date someone who used to do OnlyFans? It depends on it depends on, I'm a Hollywood person. So a lot of people have done stripping, escort services, OnlyFans. You would never know. I don't hold somebody's past against them. If they were currently doing this, no, absolutely not. Because I'm like, almighty dollar to you is more important than your keys to the kingdom, than your sense of self. We have a fundamental difference on ethics. So I'm not friends with porn stars or people, they're all in Hollywood. I used to be, back in the toxic days, I used to be friends with all those people. And I just, oh, well, whatever, they're trying to make a living. You see, you get desensitized to it. Honey child, let me tell you, once you're desensitized to that, the depression sets in, and you start to see that you start to think you're just a piece of meat and everyone else is. And you don't even have to be on porn or doing it or doing OnlyFans or, doing all that stuff. You could just be around that element, and that energy rubs off on you. Because that's how it was for me. The energy rubbed off on me, and it was just toxic. And I think now, what was it that my self-worth, I thought that was the world I was supposed to be in. But God had his plan, because he brought me right out of it. It was only a year I was in that toxic world. God brought me right out. And it was right after my mom died. I gave a child up for adoption. You guys know I've got quite a story, which will all be in my book. And because I want people to see me as a success, because I want them to see that they can do it too. It's not about strangers giving me a trophy. Oh yeah, you're a success. It's about me saying, like, if I can do it, you can do it. Because I am doing it. So you can be doing it. And, if you don't trust me, you don't trust yourself, trust me. That's really what people watch inspirational people for, right? They trust others. Well, they did it, so it must be doable. And that's okay. Use me as a stepping stone, but remember, it's already in you. So use me as a stepping stone, but I'm equal to you. I'm your friend. I'm not better than you. You can achieve the same things I've done. Maybe I'm just a little more hard-headed than you sometimes. I'm stubborn and I don't like no for an answer, so I keep going after it. But also, it always comes from God. And every time I try to give up and I go, this is hard, I don't want to do this, God brings me back around. This is what you're meant to do. It's a ministry. So again, follow your ministry, follow your code, follow your heart, follow your blessings, get connected to God, pray and meditate, eat healthy, exercise, get out there, turn off the news. Turn off the news. Something about bad news. Okay. I love you guys. And you're amazing. You've been on for quite, I know, because I feel bad. I only did a half-hour one last week. So I feel like I owed you guys more time. Okay, you guys heard good. If they were currently doing it and I love them, I'd still do it. Yeah. It's a good discussion. Yeah. Now that's a thought too, Osiris. I would never be with a woman who has an OnlyFans. I hear you, Robert. Consequences. That's right, Alexander. Selling their souls to the devil. That's what it is, for a quick buck. That money's got consequences. Nothing wrong with money, but what are you doing for it? Godspeeds. No, you don't hold me. I love it. Thank you so much. Again, shout out to Alexander for being in the inner circle of the Joy Tribe. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. That was huge. $100, massive. I'm so blessed. and you're a member of the Inner Circle. If you guys would like to be a member of the Joy Tribe Inner Circle, all you guys got to do is it's $5 a month, and you can become a member. And all you do, it's less than a Starbucks cup of coffee, is you click membership if you're on YouTube. On Facebook, you can also click membership. It's only $5 a month. It keeps the channel going. You know, we don't rely on advertising, and we don't have a lot of sponsorships. It's just me, small team, sometimes volunteers. And, you know, this is something I want to build a legacy to help you guys be better and, you know, live a good life, live a life of accountability and responsibility, not as a bad word. You know, something that's happy, healthy, full of freedom, full of joy. You can always join me Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really hope that you become a member of my channel. Other ways you can help: Cash App, Real Joy Villa. That supports the channel. That helps the channel grow. You can also go to joyvilla.com, pre-order my book. If you can't order it for some reason, let me know, because the link, I'm trying to fix the link. Like, subscribe, and share. If you can't donate some money and help, you can just go to joyvilla.com, get on my mailing list. It's free. Liking, subscribing, and sharing is free. And don't forget to share how your life is, because I want to hear more about you. I love hearing about all my Joy Tribe. I love that I did an hour and a half of live. What else would I want to be doing? So I love you. I hear you, Osiris. You guys are great. Oh, is there an investor button? There could be. If you like to invest, there should be an investor button. Alexander, that's a great idea. I would say Cash App would be the investor button. If you want to invest, and also send me an email how much you want to invest and why, because we can definitely do some great things together. Yeah, but Cash App me with a good message and how much you want to invest and what you want to invest in and how you want to be a part of Joy Tribe and be a part of the Joy Villa as we move forward, because we got exciting things. We're launching the season 2 of the Joyful Life podcast. It'll be available here on YouTube. Season 1's available. That's what those clips were from my podcast, and also on Spotify. So if you want to invest in that and you want some advertising, if you want to just invest, yeah, I would love that. Let me know. Send me an email, joy@joyvilla.com. Everything is at joyvilla.com. Definitely options for investing. Yes, let's go. Let's build a media empire, Joy Tribe. Love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Okay, let's do it. I love that. Yes. Have a wonderful night. I hope this mindset helped you level up, Joy Tribe. This is our year. Boom. I love you guys. Alexander, email me joy@joyvilla.com. Okay, bye.